of what the chart looked like when this particular person scored himself at say about -7K below normal under his emotions. And I shared this with you before, and because what he uncovered was something that when he was 11 years old, he tried to steal money from his grandmother, who trusted him and would give him an envelope with a letter and sometimes put money in there to mail to the old country. And I said to you before, he carried that life for 30 years until he started having chest pains, for which they could not find anything wrong with him. It scared him, he became depressed, and that's when I saw him. And then when we uncovered where the problem was, we realized you cannot change the past, but it turned out that he was Catholic, but not practicing his faith. And so he made a decision to ask God's mercy and to take his wife and 2 children to church again. And in 3 days, he felt so perfectly well and never had any more pain after that. And I shared with you before too, last year, I met him in a Tim Hortons coffee shop. And he saw me and he called out my name. And this is over 30 years. That was last. Yes, his 2 children are now married. He's a grandfather and he's perfectly well. And all of this came from healing the wound that he carried inside of him. Today now, I just want to do this last part, and it has to do with reclaiming your gift, your God-given gift of His love. It's one thing to tell God you love Him, and it's one thing to believe that God loves you. But I believe it's important that you have to have a sign or reflect that love in your life. And I believe each of us have a unique way of expressing that. And in that love of God for you, there is only one like me or you in the whole world. Each of us are unique in our own special way. Do you believe that? That each of you are unique? You're special, right? And so being very special, you don't have to look like other people. You don't have to imitate any other people. You just have to be yourself and to be able to love yourself and to know why? Because you know God loves you unconditionally. That's part of your faith belief. And in that, I believe each of us have a very unique gift of that love. So I made the example last time of when we all small and say I come to visit as a stranger, I come to your house, I ring the doorbell and the door opens and there's a bunch of little eyes looking at me. We're all small kids. And there's always one in that group who might say hello and invite me in. Another one would run and hide behind a chair. Another one would go in the kitchen and call Mom. And then when the mother comes out, I would say, you have such lovely children. But this one, she seems so loving or brave or whatever word I might want to use, that she welcomed me as a stranger in the house, not knowing me. And I would say to the mother, how did you get her to be like that? And the mother would say, I never did anything. She was always that way. Could you relate to that in your own life, with your own brothers and sisters, or in your own selves, where you could look and you found that you are very, what's the word, very natural or gifted in a particular way? Like this other guy who was a chronic alcoholic, but he was one of those alcoholics, but when he's sober, they say he will get the shirt off his back. People would know him for that, right? So what would make a very angry alcoholic man when he's sober? He's so helpful and so caring, right? Is that a performance, or is that something very natural in him? And I believe it's God's gift of love in him that causes him to be like that way. And we know in ourselves, and we know many other people who are very generous, who are very helpful, who are very loving, who are very caring, who are all different aspects of love. So each of us have that unique gift. And that's what makes you special, and what makes you unique. And that's what helps people come to know you too. So, and because you're like that, people learn to trust you, and you can trust yourself because that's how it is. And all of that comes because you know you are loved, and with that unique love. But the problem is with all of us, first of all, I was saying, do you know what your unique gift of love is? Can you name it? Just a question. You can go on to that. And then I'm asking you, where does that source of my gift of love, where does that unique gift of love arise, come from? Is it from your mother, your father? Is it inherited? Is something you are taught? Like good manners, for instance? Or is it something you imitate? Or is it a gift from God? The Father who created you, the Son Jesus Christ who died for you, and the Holy Spirit who empowers you. If you feel that the gift of love came from your mother, and then it turns out your mother did not turn out exactly how you expected them to be, your focus would be on your mother. You'll be so angry at her, you might hate her, you might think she doesn't love me. The same thing for your father. Or if you try to imitate it, and it does not reveal what you expect, you'll be very disappointed, you'll be very angry. And I think this is one of the problems that happen to us. Although we know our parents love us, and other family members, the truth is, sometimes in the behavior or the action, it tells us that maybe they do not love us and they do not care for us. And and it disappoints us and makes us very angry. But the point is, if we could realize that our parents are only human like us, and that although we love each other, our love is not perfect. And the only one that has that perfect love is God, through the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So when we put our expectations on our parents to love us in a way that doesn't happen, you could see why it could cause us to be so angry. And part of that is because we are not taught that the one who loves us unconditionally is God. God is the one who loves us. As family, we do love each other, but we are only human, and we are not perfect. At the same time, could you say, you know what your gift of love is? Could you say, I am a very caring person, or I'm a very loving person, or I'm a very reliable person, fruitful person, or I'm not sure what I am. And would you like to experience God affirming love? That affirms you, that tells you that you are loved for who you are. That affirms you that your love is unique in your special way of showing that love. And that affirms you that you are an adopted son and daughter of God. How does that happen? Is it by me just telling you it happened? Or does it require something more than that? I believe what it does, it challenges your faith belief in God, the Father who created you and formed you in your mother's womb, the Son of Jesus Christ who was crucified and died for all our sins. That is where people have failed to love us, or we have failed to love ourselves. And the Holy Spirit, the source of His love, that empowers us with His wisdom, His courage, His respect, His understanding, and His holiness. This is your faith belief. This is my faith belief. You may have a different faith belief, and that's okay. But it's important that we have a faith belief. Now, would you like to experience the Father's love letter to you? If you wish, I have it written out. I have copies of the Father's love letter, and it's a list of scripture quotations that this person devised. And he says, the words you are about to read are true. They will change your life if you let them. For they come from the heart of God. He loves you, and He's the Father you have been looking for all your life. This is His love letter. And if you wish, I'll pass these out and give one to each one.
Just one more.
I don't know if you're waiting for
everybody have.
You don't want it. You want it?
Yeah.
One more. One more. Thank you.
Okay. It says, I'm not going to read it all, but I'm just going to give you a sense of my child. You may not know me, but I know everything about you. I know when you sit down and when you rise up. I am familiar with all your ways. Even the very hairs in your head are numbered. For you are made in my image. In me you live and move and have your being. For you are my offspring. I knew you even before you were conceived. I chose you when I planned creation. You were not a mistake. For all your days are written in my book. I determined the exact time of your birth and where you would live. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I knit you together in my mother's womb and brought you forth on the day you were born. I have been misrepresented by those who don't know me. I am not distant and angry, but am the complete expression of love. It is my desire to lavish my love on you, simply because you are my child and I am your father. I offer you more than your earthly father ever could, for I am the perfect father. Every good gift that you receive comes from my hand. For I am your provider, and I meet all your needs. My plan for your future has always been filled with hope, because I love you with an everlasting love. My thoughts towards you are countless as the sand on the seashore, and I rejoice over you with singing. I never stop doing good to you, for you are my treasured possession. I desire to establish you with all my heart and all my soul, and I want to show you great and marvelous things. If you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. Delight in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart. For it is I who gave you those desires. I am able to do more for you than you could possibly imagine. For I am your greatest encourager. I am also the Father who can comfort you in all your troubles. When you are broken-hearted, I am close to you. As a shepherd carries a lamb, I have carried you close to my heart. One day I will wipe away every tear from your eyes, and I'll take away all the pain you have suffered on this earth. I am your Father, and I love you even as I love my Son Jesus. For in Jesus my love for you is revealed. He is the exact representation of my being, and he came to demonstrate that I am for you, not against you. To tell you that I am not counting your sins, just died so that you and I could be reconciled. Is that was the ultimate expression of my love for you. I gave up everything I loved that I may gain your love. If you receive the gift of my Son Jesus, you receive me. And nothing will ever separate you from my love again. Come home, and I'll throw the biggest party heaven has ever seen. I have always been Father and will always be Father. My question is, will you be my child? I am waiting for you. Yeah, you could keep those copies. But this love letter, I got this from a friend, okay? But it's, you could read this and you could say, well, it's a lot of words. But how do I know that this is true? And how do I know God really loves me? But before I go on, could you recall what you felt as I read this, or you read it? Could you say, I felt love, or compassion, or joy, or peace? Or I just felt pain and sadness, fear and anger, or confusion? And could you describe what you are feeling? Was this letter true? Or is this just false? Or I don't really understand it? Or I'm not sure. All these feelings and all these thoughts, you have to know, are very natural for us. Because having experienced life and having experienced all different aspects of life, you could see how, especially if life you feel has not been kind to you, or you could see how you could have lots of doubts about this. Especially when my experience tells me, how can I know and share my love when I feel nobody cares for me, when others have hurt me, when I don't think much of myself, and when I do not believe God loves me. So it's very natural for you to have these experiences. But all I know is that God is alive and He does love you. And I believe how you come to experience that is how we relate with each other. Because we are the hands and feet of God. It is getting to know each other helps us to get to know God. In addition to God in His merciful love, He could just let it happen too. So I want you to not be skeptical about it, and I don't want you to feel that it's just a lot of words. But I ask you in your quiet time just to say, God, if you are for real, help me to know. That's what it is. Or put people in my life that I would come to know you. Because deep in my heart, I want to know you, Lord, and I want to know you in a very deep and intimate way. Because when you know you are loved, it goes like this. I am loved, I can risk loving you. For the one who knows me best loves me the most. Who knows you the best? For me, I believe God does. And these words came from a woman who struggled all her life. And she plays an accordion and she sings. And she's from California. And she was up in Toronto one year, and I went to a conference, and she sang, well, I'm not going to sing it because I'm not good, but these were the words. But it goes like, I am loved, I can risk loving you, for the one who knows me best loves me the most. And this experience is what changed her life. So I'm sharing that with you. And it comes through the amazing grace. It's only through the grace of God. And we are just channels, we are just vessels. So anyhow, I hope I didn't confuse you, but this is it. This is how I believe it goes. And